Hey everybody, today on Henry's HowTos, I'm going to show you how to make simple crab cakes. Let's get straight into it. So I'll be doing this recipe based on about 250 grams of crab meat. So first thing we need is a quarter of a brown onion. Now what we need to do with this is just slice it, and then we're very finely going to dice it, just like that. If you prefer, you can use a food mincer, that's just up to you. Now just bring across one bunch of chives. And we only need about 2 tablespoons worth of it. So once again, very finely dice it. So about that much should do. Now bring across a large mixing bowl that we can use for this. And we're just going to add our crab meat straight in. Now I'm using fresh crab meat which I've purchased. Try not to use like fake crab or any of those imitation ones. Use the fresh ones. And this comes from the claw. So you want to make sure it's nice and shredded up into thin pieces. Now to our crab meat, add a pinch of salt, along with some cracked pepper. About a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, 1 crushed garlic clove, a squeeze of a quarter of lemon juice, and we'll add in our onion and chive mixture straight in. Now crack in 1 egg. Now before we continue, we want to just give this a quick mix, try and get it as combined as we can. Now guys, I'm just doing this recipe as a small quantity for myself only. So if you want to do extra, all you need to do is just double all your quantities or triple or however you want to do it. Now we'll add in half a cup of breadcrumbs. In my case here, I'm using panko breadcrumbs as they give a better crunch, but you can just use normal breadcrumbs if you prefer. And start by slowly mixing that together. What we're trying to do is almost create a dough. And you want to be able to form patties in your hands, just like that. So once you have that sort of consistency, just set that aside for now. And just line a tray with some baking paper. Now what we're trying to do is just create small cakes. So take about a handful of your mixture, and just in your hand you want to form it into almost a meatball, you'd say, but compress it at the same time so it doesn't fall apart, and just push down very slightly like that. And that's the sort of consistency we want. So it's about 1 centimeter thick. It's almost like a cookie, I'd say, actually. Once you have that, just place it on your tray like that, and then continue again. Once again, about half a handful of your mixture, and just in your hand, compress it, while at the same time form it into a crab cake shape. Simple as that. So you just want to continue doing that with the rest of your mixture, and you can obviously do any shape you like. I'm just going for a traditional shape. So as you can see, I've managed to bring out 4 crab cakes. Now we're not going to cook these yet. Firstly, put them into your fridge for at least 15 to 30 minutes. Once they're chilled, they'll keep their form and it'll be easier to cook. If we cook it now, there is the chance it may fall apart. So guys, I've waited about 20 minutes, so now we can go ahead and fry these. Now in my case, I'm going to deep fry these. So if you want to do that, set your deep fry to 170 degrees Celsius. If you prefer, you can pan fry these as well, so it just comes down to personal preference. So if you're deep frying them, just go ahead and place your crab cake straight into the basket. Now you don't want to overload the basket either, because these need space to move around. And just put it straight in. Alternatively, you can do it without the basket, just place it straight into the fryer, so there's more room to move around. Now we're looking at a total cooking time of about 2 to 3 minutes. Since the crab's already cooked, all we're trying to do is get a nice golden brown colour on it. So it's been about 2.5 minutes now. As you can see, we've got a beautiful golden brown colour on it. So we can take these straight out. I placed them straight onto a plate with some paper towels. And just give it a bit of seasoning with a pinch of salt. And there we have it. I've just served that up with some homemade tartare sauce. So simple as that. I'll never understand why so many restaurants use frozen ones, because it's so easy to make. I hope you like that, guys. Please like and subscribe. If you've got any comments or suggestions, leave them at the bottom, and I'll see you all next time.